Hey, this is Jonas making games with you, and I started getting serious about indie game development pretty much exactly 1 year ago. So at the beginning of 2018 I started this YouTube channel. The year has come to its end, so let's have a look at everything I did this year, everything I achieved this year, and I realized this is a pretty me-focused video. This is me celebrating what I did this year. Hopefully you'll still be able to get some value from this. I'll share what I've learned this year. I'll show you all of my stats, all of my YouTube stats, absolutely everything. So hopefully this will be useful to you as well. And I'd say let's dive right into it. First of all, let's have a quick look at all of the games I made this year. This one is Oversnova, which I didn't finish because I didn't think it was promising really. Here we have Ouroboros, which I made for Jim Jam. This one, which is a game I made in 10 minutes for Brecky's 10-minute game challenge. Overcharge, the game I made for Ludum Dare 43. Will You Snail, which is the game I'm still working on right now, and let's also not forget about the winter version of this game. And finally we have a game I made this summer as a university project with my friends. The game is already entirely done, but we decided not to show any footage yet, so this early prototype is all I can show you for now, unfortunately. So first of all, yes, this is about game development, but I also started a YouTube channel, and I think this is a very crucial part of becoming an indie developer, is getting yourself out there, building an audience. If you plan to make indie games for a long time, then building an audience is a very, very good time investment, and that really shows. For Will You Snail, for example, I pushed out a demo and like 200 people downloaded the game right away, and I got 80 responses for my feedback form, so that is absolutely insane and absolutely something that would not have happened without this YouTube channel. So just for those who were wondering, what has YouTube to do with becoming an indie developer? Actually, quite a bit. Will You Snail already got 350 downloads, which is pretty decent. Now it's nothing to write home about. Without these YouTube videos, maybe we would be at 40, 50 downloads. So YouTube definitely makes a big difference here. Oh yeah, here we have Social Blade. So halfway through the year we were at about 500 subscribers, and now all the way through the year we are at 1.5 thousand subscribers. So definitely seeing some exponential growth here, which is very satisfying and very promising for the future. I mean, obviously, I started a Twitter account as well. That one hasn't really taken off, 200 followers on Twitter. I think I haven't figured Instagram out yet. This is doesn't look all that good yet. So goal for the next year is definitely to invest some more time into Twitter and Instagram to hopefully diversify a little bit, because you never know what's gonna happen with YouTube, Article 13 and whatever. I mean, let's just hope YouTube stays alive. Let's actually have a look at my first videos, because I think this is a really nice cringe fest. Let's see where this journey started 1 year ago. So this is the very first growing a YouTube channel. Very first video I made for this channel. Let's have a look. Hi there, I'm Jonas. I create video games. This YouTube channel is for everybody who's up for an amazing adventure, starting a business, creating a video game, growing a YouTube channel. So sorry about that. So why should you subscribe? You should subscribe because I will show you how to become a solo game dev. Just be aware of the fact that at the moment I haven't really done anything and I'm kind of a nobody, so but we'll figure it out together. You should subscribe because I want to motivate you, I want to inspire you. Don't let your dreams be dreams! Make your dreams come true! Okay, so this video is kind of cringy, but actually it's not all that bad. I wonder why I didn't do some color correction on this. Look, the colors. It almost looks black and white. They just ramp up the contrast and the saturation a bit, Jonas. Also really funny, look at how short my hair is. I literally haven't been to the barber since then. Isn't it beautiful? I can't believe this is just 1 year ago. It's absolutely crazy. Let's look at another one. So this is when I was still making daily videos. For example here, oh my god, I have a video where I designed the thumbnails for my videos. Random stuff. This looks alright. Who watched these? I mean, that feels super boring. Oh my god. When I started this channel, I was making this game right here. Hello YouTube. Features with the left mouse button. Keep duplicating. Oversnova. This game later evolved into something like this. Here I have an art devlog. So I don't even know how I managed to upload daily. What the hell? This seems so crazy to me right now. I didn't manage to do everything on my list. For example, I didn't have time. Yeah, kind of a shame that Overnova was not really a good game. You can really see me experimenting here in those early stages. Just because something is fun does not mean that it is motivating, and just because something is motivating does not mean that this activity is fun. As an example, let's take doing push-ups, because I'm motivated to do that, but empowerment, social influence, unpredictability. What the hell am I talking about here? I already forgot about all of that. That looks confusing. Hey guys, I've been doing YouTube and indie game dev for 2 months now, so let's talk about how it's going and where we want to take this. First of all, thank you very much for sticking around. I highly appreciate it. And I want to use this opportunity to get some feedback from you. So I feel like here you can already see me being a lot more confident talking in front of the camera, because at this point I've been doing this for 2 months. At the beginning it felt a little weird, now it feels a bit more natural though. The corner here. That's a nice improvement. Okay, but let's move on. Let's move on here. Oh my god, what did I do here? All kind of crap. Music. Then here vlogging, basically. Vlog. Okay, I think it's done now. But it's already 14 o'clock, so I'm finally having my morning shower, and after that we'll... These videos are not as bad as I expected. Maybe I should make one of these again. Kind of cool to see this now. Here's where I started getting into weekly videos, and you can see the quality of the thumbnails and the diversity of the thumbnails starts increasing quite drastically here. And this is also, surprise surprise, where the view numbers of these videos start really skyrocketing. So before that, maybe I reached 200, 300 views on these daily videos if I'm lucky. And here on those weekly videos, which had a much higher quality because I had a longer time to produce them, the average is more like 1000. I made these videos in Berlin while developing a secret unannounced project that will hopefully come out early in 2019. That's basically also one of the reasons why I switched from daily to weekly, because I was working on a game with some friends, and that took about 3 months. Then I moved back to my hometown and I kept that weekly upload schedule, but what I added was the daily live stream. So I thought that was a nice middle ground in between, where I can still put some content out every single day, but I still have those high quality videos every Friday. That starts right here. Unfortunately, these live streams really clutter the channel quite a bit, so I put all of them to unlisted. You can still find all of them in the live streams playlist. Another vlog. This is how Will You Snail looked back then. I'll probably edit that down quite a bit if I was editing this today. But in general, you can see that I get a lot better at editing and at talking in front of the camera. Yeah, this is a video I'm really proud of, my game dev journey, what I write. The images are so cute. This is Bonus Man, one of the first games I've ever created. And this is Will You Snail, the game I'm working on right now. In this video we're gonna have a look at every single game I've ever made. All the way from crap like this to really cool stuff like this. Very nice video, a very heartwarming video for me at the very least. So what's been my experience being an indie developer for about 1 year now? So far, I absolutely love it. It's still fun. It's still super motivating. It's obviously freaking tricky to make a living as a game developer, and I expect it to take a couple of years for me to get to a point where I can sustain myself. Luckily, I'm living at home with my dad, so I don't have a lot of expenses. I can probably keep doing that for a couple of years at the very least, so no big pressure there. Hope in 2 or 3 years from now this will be in a very stable place. So here, if we have a look at the watch time over the entire lifetime of the channel, this area in the beginning right here is where I uploaded daily. Obviously this the watch time dropped down here when I started doing weekly videos. And here when I started the live streams, it obviously goes up quite rapidly. The demographics are also quite interesting. I mean, pretty much 100% male audience. So am I not attractive enough? What's going on here? Or are females on YouTube still not interested in game development? I don't know. So I feel like this is something we should fix if possible. Maybe, I don't know, get a pink backdrop. No, seriously, I don't know. Well, this is so extreme. I have never seen something like this. It's literally 0% females. Absolutely crazy. So audience retention is a pretty good indicator for the quality of your videos. I'm pretty happy I'm over 4. Once again, at the very top, writing a game engine, why and how. Travis, thank you for making the best video on my channel. So is there anything interesting? Obviously, earnings so far, absolutely 0. I haven't started monetizing in any way yet, so there's no Patreon, there are no ad revenues from YouTube. 2019 is where I'll start ramping that up slowly, and I don't expect a lot of returns, but gotta start somewhere, right? Now I have a really important question for you. And that is, what do you want to see in the next year? What do you want to see in 2019 on this channel? What should we talk about? What should we cover? Leave a comment what you'd like to see. Let's see where all of this goes, and I'll definitely keep sharing my results, keep sharing my mistakes and what I've learned. This is Jonas, making games with you. Have a happy new year, and thanks for watching.
This year I want to kill even more snails than last year.